Is that enough power for you? Because we've about sucked this place drive everything that plugs in or takes batteries.
We shall see. Thank you, child.
I actually don't remember where the idea for SheBorg came from, but I remember I started writing the script somewhere at the end of 2015. It took about 4 to 6 weeks writing the script, and it was originally SheBorg Prison Massacre. And I spent a little bit of time looking for a prison, couldn't find a prison, so I rewrote it without a prison, and it was SheBorg Puppy Farm Massacre because I found a place that was a puppy farm. And then took the puppy farm out of it because too many people freaked out about like massacring puppies because, I don't know, prudes or whatever.
Chaos provide.
I did write Eddie based on Daisy. So I think there was a lot of my perception, at least, of Daisy's personality in there. So she was hyperactive. She was always very funny, always very positive and upbeat, sort of charming, but also like a little bit crazy, a little bit left of centre.
I worked with Dan on Murderdrome, and that's how I got to know him, and he contacted me asking if I wanted to be involved in SheBorg, that he had this part that he thought that I would suit. And he sent me the script for it, and I thought it sounded really fun and cool, and I was like, yeah, sure, it sounds awesome. What first drew me to the script was the puppies. So originally it was SheBorg Puppy Farm Massacre, and I was like, oh my god, are we going to be filming with real puppies? And he was like, yeah, we are. And I was like, done. That's all I need to know.
The idea behind Dylan was that she was a rebel without a clue. Probably from a private school background with kind of a chip on her shoulder about being a punk and just about one of those anti-people, like, I'm against this, I don't support that, I'm rebelling, but without a clear idea of what she's actually rebelling against. And that's probably me, because I'm a private school kid with a privileged upbringing, but like everything sucks and I'm sort of a rebel without a clue. That's actually what people at school used to call me.
Daniel and I did a lot of talking about the character when I was cast, about just different inspirations and different ideas about, you know, who she was and who I could kind of base her on. For me, I based her a little bit on Tank Girl, like all the like sarcasm and just the attitude and all the physical approach to the dialogue and stuff. So I just looked at, I mean, that's one of my favourite films as well, so I rewatched that and went through the comics.
The SheBorg is like a life form that has been infected by this living metal and becomes agent of chaos. And the SheBorgs just essentially go around the universe causing chaos and destroying planets like a virus, turning whatever lives there into machines that eat puppies or flesh. And they're hunted by this alien race called the Trial, who like just don't like that shit, so they hunt it. So the SheBorg really, I wrote it as just an agent of chaos, which is why she says stuff about chaos throughout the film, so that was my thought there.
Well, to prep for the role, I actually spent 2 weeks with a colony of alien cyborgs, and I learned a lot from them, to be honest. Just sort of how they use their weapons. So there's like a stabby thing and another stabby thing. Yeah, sort of the movement, like the movement of a cyborg. Obviously, they don't move like regular people, so it was really great to sort of spend that 2 weeks with them and really learn and take on board exactly what they do.
I wasn't sure who Rick was going to be, so Mark from the Mercy Kills was cast as Rick kind of after an audition process, and I needed like a rock star. I needed like kind of like a self-involved, self-important, politically focused punk rock star, and like, you know, Mark's an awesome guy, but like he plays that part really well. It's like, you know, so it's like he could just kind of come on and be a cartoon version of himself.
He'll roll with it. If something's working, he'll roll with it. He doesn't get too precious. If something's working, he'll go, yeah, great, you know, and I really appreciated that. He let me just, it was easy, I suppose, for me, because I was, you know, being a singer and, you know, and us being the band, playing this band, Devilwoman, it was, yeah, it was not far out of character in a way, you know, and he let me roll with, you know, with how I just felt I should play it. So it was, yeah, it made it a lot easier. I was thinking, you know, initially, okay, learning lines. A lot of the time, there were early starts. I turned up on set with like no sleep after, you know. I work nights as well, so you know, it was great to have that freedom. And Daniel just let me roll with a lot of stuff, which it made it a lot easier. I think probably got stuff in there that he never thought would end up happening. A lot of funny stuff just came out on the spot.
Did we just save the world? Did we just save the world?